everyone, so I am back from my holiday, or my vacation if you're in the US. Every time I say holiday on YouTube I get about 100 questions asking me what I mean. I don't mean Christmas, I mean my vacation. So if you guys follow me on Twitter you might have noticed that I've been away. I went to Portugal for about 2 weeks, but I'm back now, kind of sadly, because I had an amazing time. And it was my birthday whilst I was away, so I tweeted last night asking if you guys would want to see a birthday haul, or a haul from when I was away, because I did a little bit of shopping when I was on holiday. So I got a lot of responses saying yes, please do one. So this is going to be kind of a combined birthday and holiday haul. Hope you guys like it. Woof is joining us. Look how cute she is. She's kind of asleep. Today, I miss Woof so much when I was gone, so it's nice to have her in my video today. But anyway, the first thing that I got given for my birthday, this is actually from my sister and her husband, is this gorgeous dress, and this is probably one of my favourite presents. It's this really kind of bright floral print dress, and this navy thing's actually a tie. It ties around the waist there, and as you can see it's kind of like a caftan shape, and it actually has slits at the arms, so you can see kind of this part of your arm. It kind of cuts away, and it's so pretty. I actually wore it with a nude slip underneath it, because obviously it's a sheer dress. So I mean, you could wear it as a kind of beach dress over a bikini, but if you're going to wear it as a proper dress you'd need a slip under it, because otherwise it would be a bit rude. But yeah, I believe this is still online, so if you guys want to see what it looks like on, I'm not going to try it on now because that's the only piece of clothing that I have to show you. But if you guys want to see what it looks like on, it's from ASOS, so they have like a whole catwalk, and you can see the girl walking down a catwalk, so it's way better than if I was just trying it on, because you can actually see in much more detail. I'll put a link in the information bar below to that, and to anything else that I can kind of find online as well. Obviously a lot of this stuff I was given as a gift, so you know, sometimes I don't know where it's from, but I'll try and find everything I can. Anyway, the next thing is from my parents, and it's this gorgeous scarf, which has like a pale blue colour in the background, and then pink roses. It's got a little bit of green on there, like the leaves, and then it has stripes at the end. And I just think this is really pretty. I think this could kind of maybe transfer well to kind of autumn as well, even though, because it's kind of like the end of summer soon, so I'm definitely going to be wearing this towards the end of summer and then maybe into autumn too. I really like this. This is actually from Massimo Dutti, if you guys are familiar with that shop. It's recently, like in the last couple of years, come over to the UK. I'm not sure about whether it's in the States or elsewhere, kind of internationally, but it's definitely throughout Europe. Yeah, so that's really pretty. And then my parents also got me a pair of shoes from All Saints, which look like this. Wow, that's a really loud plane going over. Woof is like, what the hell is that? What is it, Woof? So anyway, these are the shoes that I got from my parents. As you can see, they're really unusual, as I find a lot of kind of the designs in All Saints are quite unusual, but they have this kind of ruche detail up the front, and this leather is really soft as well. And then they have a kind of toe post here, and then the heel is wooden like that. So I think these are really cool. I think I'll get a lot of use out of them as well. They're actually really comfy, surprisingly for high heels. Okay, so the next couple of things are jewellery, and they're actually both from Lynx, which is one of my favourite jewellery designers. And the first thing is this sweetie bracelet. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with the traditional sweetie bracelets, which just look like all silver, but this is one of the new designs, and actually has ceramic beads in there too, and this is the white version. So it's silver, and then this is white ceramic, and I think this just looks really pretty on, especially in the summer. Like if you have a little bit of a tan, I think that looks really nice. And this was a gift from my 3 really good friends who actually came out on holiday with us. And yeah, they all clubbed together and bought me this, and I was just really touched by it, because obviously it's a really kind of generous gift for my friends to get me, and yeah, I really love it, and I wasn't expecting it at all, so I was really happy with that. And then the other bracelet is also from Lynx, and this was from Woof. Not really. It was actually from Mike, my boyfriend, but he said it was from Woof, kind of like as a cheesy kind of Woof got me a present kind of thing. But this is one of their friendship bracelets, and it's actually the one that has little skulls. I don't know if you can see actually how close up you'll be able to see there, but it has little skulls on there, and then it's actually really eye-catching. Like when you have it on, it kind of leaves this jaggedy effect, and I think that's really pretty. I'm going to wear that a lot. I absolutely love it. And that's pretty much it. I do have one more thing, which is what Mike, my boyfriend, bought me, and it's a scarf, another scarf. I actually did get quite a few scarves this birthday, but this one is just beautiful, and it's from Mulberry, who are probably my favourite designer in the world. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but it's basically like, I'm going to cover up my face here. It's basically a really, really thin, really soft scarf, and it has like rabbits and kind of neon, they're kind of flowers. It's hard to describe the pattern. I'm just going to let you guys look at it there. It has a few leaves and stuff on it, and it just is really, really beautiful, and the way it falls is just so pretty. It's weird actually, because when Ingrid, or Miss Glamorazzi, was over staying with me in May? Yeah, it was May. We saw a scarf very, very similar to this when we were shopping in Selfridges in London, and Ingrid loved it. Like, she literally was like, oh my god, I really love that scarf. And when Mike gave me this one, it's not exactly the same, because the one that Ingrid liked definitely had butterflies on it. I remember her saying, oh, Tanya just texted me. Tanya from Pixie 2 Woo. Hi, Tanya. The one Ingrid liked was kind of a little bit different, but it's very similar. It's definitely of the same kind of design. So when Mike got this for me, it kind of reminded me of Ingrid as well. I was like, wow. But I'm just going to show you kind of what that looks like on there. I just think it's so pretty, and it's definitely like very kind of me, if that makes sense. It's really the kind of thing that I absolutely love. So it's a really, really good choice on behalf of Mike there, and that's probably my #1 favourite present. Okay, so they are a few things that I got for my birthday, and then I'm also going to show you a few things that I got when I was on holiday as well, because I did a little bit of shopping and I got a few things that I really want to show you. I also got one thing before I went away, which I'm going to show you as well, which is the most exciting thing. But the first thing is this skirt, and this is actually from Massimo Dutti as well, where my parents got the scarf from. And it's kind of navy lace. I don't know why I've been kind of obsessing over navy recently. I think it might be something to do with the fact that Kate Middleton, or the Duchess of Cambridge, is, you know, when she went on the tour of Canada, she had a lot of navy kind of lace, and I just think it looks really nice. So maybe that's kind of inspired by her, I don't really know. But anyway, this was on sale for, I think it was €22.95, reduced from €55.95. So it was quite a steal, I think. And it actually, even though it looks long, it's actually really high-waisted, so it hits just above the knee, so I think that's kind of a nice length. And I think it would look really nice with just a simple white t-shirt as well, so love that. And then the next thing that I bought was kind of my biggest purchase of the holiday, and it is a Longchamp bag. I actually don't own any Longchamp bags at all. It's never really been something that I've really liked. Like, I've seen them on other people and I've liked the way they look, but I've never liked them enough to buy one myself. But when I saw this one, I just kind of fell in love with it, and I didn't realise until I actually bought it that this is actually, I think it's their spring-summer collection 2011, but it's limited edition, and I think it's sold out in the UK. So it was kind of fluky that I found this in a boutique in Portugal, but it was actually 30% off, so I got it for about €80, which is just about £75-ish. And yeah, it's really pretty. It's just got this beautiful kind of pink flower petals. They also had a yellow version of this, but I decided pink was a little bit more practical, because obviously, because it's a white kind of canvas, I'm a bit worried about it getting dirty, because obviously when it's like rubbing up against stuff when you're using it, it gets dirty, and yellow is kind of even lighter than pink, so I thought this would be more practical, but I absolutely love it. I just think it's really beautiful and summery, and I think I'll get a lot of use out of it because it's big. Yeah, really nice, so I love that. And then the last thing that I got whilst I was out in Portugal, Mike actually bought me as well, and it wasn't a birthday present, it was just a kind of like a joint present, because it's a painting, so it's kind of for the house. And it looks like this. As you can see, I don't even know why this really caught my eye. It was in a restaurant where the lady that owns the restaurant also paints pictures and sells them. So we were eating in the restaurant and I saw this and it just really caught my eye, and I just thought it was really pretty. It's basically some women, I think it's meant to be on a beach because it's got a slight blue tinge to this side, but I just thought it was really pretty, and I think it might go in this room actually, because yeah, I think it might look nice in here, but I love that. And it's kind of a bit more of a like local purchase rather than obviously buying things from Longchamp and Massimo Dutti in Portugal when they're not kind of Portuguese. So that's the back of the painting if anyone wants to see. Yeah, so I bought that little painting and I thought that was really cute. And then finally, last but not least, this is my most exciting purchase, which I actually got before I went away, but I didn't have time to film a video about it, but I did do a blog post on it. So if you guys read my blog, you might have seen, I think it was entitled Meant to Be, because it's a pair of shoes from Sam Edelman. And I swear, I'm just going to tell the story again. If you guys read the blog post, you can kind of skip for like 30 seconds now whilst I tell the story. But basically, when I was in New York in April, I saw some studded Sam Edelman shoes that I absolutely fell in love with. They were like nude suede shoes with like a studded heel. I absolutely loved them. And they were sold out in my size, so I couldn't get them. And I was kind of like, oh well, you know, kind of forget about it. And then a couple of weeks ago I was online and I was looking on mywardrobe.com, which is amazing, by the way. If you guys like just looking at designer things and beautiful clothing and everything, mywardrobe.com is just gorgeous. I just love browsing there. Anyway, so I was looking on there and I saw the boot versions of the same shoes as well as the shoes, and I was like, oh my god, this is meant to be. Like, I love these shoes. I'm going to see if they have my size. So I thought about it. I was like, oh, they're quite a lot of money. I don't know whether to buy them. So I clicked onto perishilton.com and just kind of, if you don't know what that is, then I don't know where you've been living for the last like few years. It's massive. It's the biggest blog ever. Anyway, I'm sure you guys know what perishilton.com is. So I was just reading some kind of celebrity gossip, like going down there, and there was a post about Selena Gomez, who was in London at the time, and in every single photo of her she was wearing the boots with the studs. I was like, oh my god, this is like, these boots are following me around, seriously. And what kind of tipped me over the edge to buy them was the fact that every single outfit that Selena Gomez paired them with looked amazing. So I just thought, you know, she paired them with a really kind of formal evening dress or jeans and they just still looked great. So I went onto the website and I bought the last pair in my size, which I was like, oh, the last pair of my size, and for some reason, whenever something is like almost sold out, it makes me want to buy something even more. So I ordered them, and then the next day, this is a seriously long story about this pair of shoes, but seriously, when you see them, they're amazing. So the next day I got an email from mywardrobe.com saying, oh my god, we're really sorry, there's a stud missing in the back of the boot, and because it's the last one, we can't just send you another pair. Do you still want them? We'll give you a discount. So I was like, oh, I don't know. So I got them to send me a picture of them. And in the picture you can see that the stud is like barely noticeable that it's missing, so it was pretty amazing. I managed to get a discount off them as well, and it kind of, I don't really notice that the stud's missing anyway. Yeah, I'll show you the boots now. I'm sorry about chatting for like 5 minutes about them, but I'm so excited about these. And this is what they look like. I'm going to show you from the non-zip side. Like that. I just think they're so gorgeous, and if you can see, the heel is just covered in studs and rhinestones. This isn't the one with, I'll show you the missing stud. That's the missing stud. So I think you know, when you have them on your foot, you can't even notice them really. I just think they're so gorgeous. They're actually really, really heavy as well, but because they're boots, I don't think they're really going to be that much of a problem. I think the shoes might have been a little bit hard to walk in because they're so heavy, and they're also kind of like peep toes. I think you might be able to slip out of them quite easily, but these are the boots. I love them so much. Like I said, they are sold out on mywardrobe.com in most sizes. I do think they still have the black ones anyway, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find them in the States and stuff, because Sam Edelman is a lot bigger in the States than he is in the UK. So yeah, these are the boots. I love them so much. They are kind of like a little birthday present to myself is how I thought about buying them, because I really shouldn't have splashed out on them, but I just couldn't resist because I love them so much and I can't wait to wear them. I just think they're gorgeous. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I've just rambled for about 5 minutes about these shoes, which is like a third of the video. Anyway, make sure you leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the shoes, because I'm like totally in love with them and I'd love to know what you guys think. I'm going to link my last video for an Elizabeth Taylor makeup tutorial here. If you guys haven't been keeping up to date with my QVC British Beauty series, it's nearly over now, so I've got one more video to do, which is going to be Audrey Hepburn, which should be up in the next few days, so that's really exciting. Yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying that series, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!